Ashley Overholser with Primavera, and I am this year's Mayesh Design Star. Today, we are going to bring some holiday magic to Hotel Clermont and turn this entryway into a winter wonderland. It's gonna be so beautiful, and I can't wait to show you how to create a festive, modern, floral installation. For this hotel, I wanted to work with eye-catching blooms. Instead of the traditional red, white, and green, I wanted to go with a more modern color palette. Let's dive into the process. So I have a very, like we said, festive, modern color palette, and I'm gonna show you some of the flowers we're using today. So we have our carnations here. We have Hyperion berry. We have tulips, some more berry, some beautiful nerine, mums, gerb daisies, some alströmera, and roses, and some lisianthus. So this is our color palette. This is what we're gonna get to play with today. Let's talk mechanics. So first off, I like to use unexpected elements. So I found some really cool pieces and holiday decor to use for our installation. So I'm so excited to use these.
As you can see, the hotel has already attached a fake holiday garland and secured it nicely for us. To add a little more movement, I'm going to go in with some Christmas greenery to give the garland a little more 3D dimension. Working from a ladder can be a bit intimidating, especially for beginners. A few tips. Always give the ladder a good shape and make sure it's nice and sturdy before stepping onto it. Wear good shoes. Make sure that your shoes have traction. That's so important. You don't want to accidentally slip and fall off your ladder. You definitely don't want that. Also, wear an apron. It's a great place where you can put your shears to rest for a moment. You can put your fishing wire in there, whatever you need to more easily design and construct your installation.
All right, so now we're putting our flowers in the installation. As you can see, I have done a compilation of different colors. I've put in my mixed materials, and right now I'm spacing it out for the most part, and then I'll go back in and maybe add some clusters. I really like to add them in threes and then design around. And yeah, I think that's what we're up to right now. Okay, so we'll be hanging these two, and then we're gonna transition to the other side of the entryway. I'm just stripping the leaves off the tulips right now. Just be careful because sometimes the stem will break, so you need to be a little bit gentle with these guys. Maybe I'll keep that one on. Usually I don't mind keeping like 1 or 2 leaves on. Look at this double tulip. Ah, so cute.
When you're doing an install that's supposed to last from 1 to 3 days, it's imperative that you pick long-lasting blooms or use water tubes. Since this install only needed to last 1 day, I felt comfortable placing the stems directly into the garland. You can also use less hardier blooms, but I would recommend, especially with tulips, for example, they'll definitely wilt out of water, but if you hang them upside down, they won't be noticeable as they wilt.
So sometimes with tulips, you can actually open them by hand. I believe these are parrot tulips. They may be French tulips, but either way, let me see if I can open up this one. She's so beautiful, but they just didn't have time to open. Okay, a little bit. There we go. Okay, so for an install, it's always a little bit tricky to figure out exactly how much product you need. So a little trick that I do is I look at our entryway and I want to check out and think about how dense I want each part to be. And I measure it by a foot. So I say, all right, how many flowers and what varieties do I want for a foot? And then I multiply that by however long the entryway is, or the garland, I should say. And that's really my way of coming up with the right numbers. So the cool part is that I was able to not only stay in budget, but also get the flower count right. So just a little trick. All right, last flower. Now the fun part, clean up. Okay, so spreading a little holiday cheer. We were able to finally finish the installation. It's very festive, a little modern, and I just had such a wonderful time designing for you all. This was such a fun project. Thanks to Mayesh for providing all of this beautiful product. So I want to encourage you all to bring some holiday cheer into your home, whether that's creating a garland for the first time, a beautiful wreath, a holiday arrangement. I think it's just a great time to experiment, be creative, and lean into the design process. Happy holidays!